There we go.
Good.
Alright, give me a second, I'm going to do an intro. Alright.
Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome to week 1 of the LPCL. I am Leloup and I'm together here with... oh gosh, well, I forgot your name, I actually blanked on it. What is your name? Sorry.
Don't worry about it. You can call me Oscar, but my nick is Oki.
Oki? Perfect. Alright, but anyway, I am Leloup and this is Oki commentating with me, and we are bringing to you the first week of the Liquid Community Pasture League Season 2. And for this game we have Trilane Maliken versus Young Money Jeezy. Alright?
Oh, so that's what the name was called.
Yes.
I didn't understand how to pronounce them. Okay. Let's start out with the bands. Which one is which? Oh yeah, Young Money GC, they banned Nyx and Darkseer, whereas Team Trilane Maliken banned PL and Batrider. Solid bands. And can you take the first picks?
Yep. Alright, from Trilane Maliken we have the first pick of Magnus. In all honesty, he's kind of fallen off a lot recently, I feel. Ever since they nerfed his skewer range, he can't really do the offlane anymore, so you pretty much are... You have to mid him, or else you're going to fall off, or you're going to end up risking a lot of feed to the top tri-lane. And on the other side we have a Rubik as well.
Yeah, a Rubik is pretty good pick considering that they have the mag, you can steal RP and cause all kinds of havoc. But it all depends on the player, of course, and the second pick will be Lifestealer.
Lifestealer's been an interesting pick a lot lately. He's kind of gotten very popular very recently with a lot of the changes in the meta and everything else. I think he's probably one of the better picks. I like Luna still better than him personally, but I mean that's just that's how I like to run teams. I like to run a bit more aggressively than with a Lifestealer. But he is a very solid pick.
Yeah, but I don't know against the Magnus. I mean, RP goes through magic immunity, so... Oh, and a Keeper and a Shadow Demon will be the second and third pick for Trilane Maliken. The Keeper is really solid in laning stage, so I like that pick. It's really good. And Shadow Demon is also good, since his ult also purchase goes through the BKB.
Yeah, I mean, right now they've got exactly what they need to do with the Lifestealer, I feel. The Illuminate spam early game along with the Shadow Demon disruption just can cause havoc to any offlaner, or if they do happen to run it tri-lane versus tri-lane. Although I don't feel like they're going to be doing that. I feel like it's going to be tri-lane versus solos on both ends right now. But I suppose we'll have to see after this. And they pick up a Templar Assassin for mid.
That must be their mid, so we might be looking at a Magnus versus TA mid. Should be favoring the TA, since she can just use refraction to avoid shockwave damage. So
I think it's a little more even than that though, just because of if Magnus TA is going to have the rune control later on, but Magnus, if he has Magnus can get shockwave spam off, then the TA is going to have to pretty much keep up the refraction, and with the higher mana cost, it's a little harder to do that unless you have that rune control early on.
Yeah, of course, but TA normally has rune control. Of course, not early on maybe, but when she hits 6 and can get those traps up, it's easy. Bands are moving quickly. Windrunner and Bounty from Trilane Maliken, and Lone Druid and Luna for Young Money GC. Looks like carries from Young Money are being banned out, because Trilane needs another carry. Magnus can't carry the entire team.
No, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them ban out a Sven as well. I mean, I know the Magnus-Sven combo has, again, kind of fallen out of favor, but it's still very powerful if you can pull it all off together.
Yes, very. I mean, since Sven's stun is AoE, and if you couple that up with the Keeper of the Lights Illuminate spam, that's gonna hurt.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah. So far, I have to say, I like the Radiance lineup a little more. I think they're a little bit more open on what they can pick, because they only need their offlaner and their and their carry right now. And in all honesty, I think that's why you saw the Lone Druid banned out, was because had they picked up a Lone Druid, I think they probably could have run an offensive tri-lane with the Keeper of the Light and the Shadow Demon being the supports and getting a not as farm-dependent hero, but maybe somebody... I'm trying to think. They could still combo that with a Sven, so I feel like the Sven ban's probably the best thing for dire side right now.
Yeah, I still don't know which hero they'll use for their offlane though, because most of the good offlaners are being banned out.
Mm.
And that's the Sven ban, just like you said.
Yeah, and I think that made a lot of sense. I think that was the right way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's curious to see who's going to offlane for them, because as you were saying, there is, I mean, Lone Druid, Darkseer, Bounty Hunter, Windrunner, all banned out. So, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to see in the offlanes for either team right now, but...
Yeah, I agree. And you'll have to forgive me, but I gotta go for a little while. I'll be right back as soon as I can, okay?
No worries, I'll try to hold down the fort here solo. Excuse me 1 second. Alright. Anyway, I think this will probably be their carry. I'm not exactly sure who though. Gosh. If they really needed to, I suppose they could run the Keeper of the Light as an offlane hero. But I'm not sure. I think this pick was going to show us a lot more though. We're going to see a Death Prophet, which is very interesting. The Death Prophet's probably mid, actually, which means that they're going to try to run the Magnus in the offlane, I feel. I don't think you're going to put Magnus solo safe lane, unless you get a very aggressive hero as your carry. And I just don't know. I mean, AM's still in the pool, so that's always a possibility they could go with. And there's a few others as well.
10 seconds remaining.
It'll be curious to see who they pick up.
Lena.
Okay, and Dire Side picks up Lena as their second support in the tri-lane. And that gives them a really good combination. Rubik can pick up and then drop him right where the Lena stun's going to be. And that... excuse me. But that'll be able to combo in the stun very nicely. And I think that's going to be a problem for Magnus if he's going to go up against it, because Rubik can just pick him up right out of the skewer and drop him.
10 seconds remaining.
And drop him right into the Lena stun, which should keep
5
him from doing anything at all and getting rid of his escape.
Reserve time.
Anti-mage.
And there's the anti-mage pickup, and I think that makes the most sense. He's probably the strongest carry that was left in the pool. In Nature's Prophet, actually, we're going to see. So what we're looking at here is, I don't think either one's going to run an aggressive tri-lane. I feel like both of them are going to be defensive tri-lanes with Templar Assassin versus Death Prophet in the mid. Hard to say who's got the advantage there. I know Poro Oro plays a very good Death Prophet, so I feel like it favors him just a little bit, but I haven't honestly seen Potato Fos as the Templar Assassin. Anyway, let's get to the introductions. On the Templar Assassin, we have Potato Fos. On the Nature's Prophet, we have Holy Chaos. Doomblaze is going to be playing the Lifestealer. Echelon is on the Lena, and the guy with the Chinese name that I cannot pronounce is on the Rubik.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Some personal hardware issues.
Just going through the introductions right now. Anyway, we have Poro Oro on the Death Prophet, Zezere on the Magnus, Busty Baboon on the Keeper of the Light, Reinzer on the Anti-Mage, and finally, Please Baboona suit up on the Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon.
Yep.
Yeah, and have you introduced the Dire?
Yes, I have, actually. I did that just before you came back.
I missed it.
I know.
30 seconds to showtime.
Typical problems.
Yeah. It's... So, as I said, it's probably... Oh, gosh.
Potato Fos.
Oh, Potato.
So far, it looks like they might be going for something here early.
No, yeah, they're not going to go for anything early. I think they were just trying to make sure that nothing got warded by the Nature's Prophet. Although
So, but
he has Treants leveled
looks
up
at
right
the
now.
lanes, it looks like Magnus will be offlining, correct?
Yeah.
And the Death Prophet in mid.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Nature's Prophets are actually going to try to pull a creep wave here, utilizing the Treants.
Yep.
But they
Just
see
like,
it, and
Lord
they
Ruda
should
does.
be able to. They should be able to stop this. They need to just pull that creep wave.
Yeah, they are not half it. Maybe not actually. The Illuminate will go down, do some damage, but it looks like the pull will be successful.
Yep. Usually when you do that through the river, so I'm kind of surprised to see them do it the way they did.
Yeah, I'm also quite surprised. I mean, Prophet is getting nothing from this right now. Oh, maybe now that...
Well, now he is, yeah.
The second creep wave comes, yeah. Let's see... In the mid, it's looking fairly even. Sitting on... Oh, except that Tia has a lot more denies than Death Prophet.
Yep. Sitting at
Yeah,
3 last hits
tempo.
apiece, but TA's got the 3 denies, now 4 actually. So Potato Foe's playing...
Magnus has completely abandoned top.
Yeah. As I said, I don't think he had the real. I don't really think he had the ability to play it. He pretty much was forced to go into the jungle because the 2 stuns out of the dire side could easily just completely take any chance of him surviving up there away.
Yeah. The telekinesis setting up a light strike array will just be too deadly for Magnus to handle, especially since he went shockwave first as a skill build.
Yeah, and especially with the open wounds follow-up as well. I mean, you're talking about the what is it? I forget what the base slow is. 70% max. It says.
Yeah. Though I think they could have made something happen. The first rune was an invisibility rune. Oh, now it's going to be DD. But if Magnus had gone the invisibility rune and skewered someone forward, I think they could have made something happen. These pulls will not continue yet. And they've stacked, so Keeper should probably pull soon. Oh, and Rubik and Lina smoked up and are going towards mid. Unfortunately, Death Prophet is not there. She's getting the double damage rune instead.
Yep, Death Prophet already has her bottle up, so she's going to be trying for rune control as well.
So does TA.
And TA's probably going to have to bottle Crow back, although she hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. But again, I think you're going to see it. Like I feel like she has to have rune control in order to keep Meld up anymore. I mean, Meld is now at 100 mana cost, and you just don't have the mana pool to sustain it, especially if you get harassed down.
Yeah, but this Magnus is going to be a problem. He has 41 points of experience, and it's 3 minutes in. Let's check the last hits while we're at it.
Yeah, AM with 11 leading his team. Lifestealer though is doing very well with Freeform.
Disruption on the Nature's Prophet. This might be first blood. It certainly looks like
Magnus is going to come around and get him. Yeah, Magnus with the skewer
He doesn't
could.
have a skewer ready though.
Oh no, you're right. He doesn't. Oh, there's the mana for it. Oh, he missed the skewer, and he got the neutral kill. Wow.
Wow.
Well played by the Prophet.
Good job. Yeah, really well played by Prophet, denying them that XP. Magnus really needed that.
Yeah,
He's
that.
still on only 41 points of XP there.
Yep. And you can see Templar Assassin Bottle Crowed back. The bottle's
Yeah,
on her way.
makes sense.
Oh no, she misclicked it. It's coming back to her immediately.
Oh,
Oh no, maybe never mind. Not a misclick. I think she's going to try to contest the 4-minute rune.
Yeah, I think so. It should spawn top this time, but it's always very random.
Yeah.
No, it's spawning bottom, and it's a region rune. Oh, that.
Oh, but Magnus is guarding it, so
Yeah, I
and
think
both
Magnus
teams are
will get
pinging.
it.
So Magnus stole the rune from TA. Oh, that's not what she needed.
Tower's hurting.
Indeed not. But it was really good for Magnus since he can now spend the shockwave a little bit more and get up some more levels.
Yeah, I mean you can see he's stacked. He's doing pretty good as far as stacking the small camp goes, and doing it that way. He's gonna get his levels up quickly as soon as it starts killing it off. But
Radiant's top tower is taking hits.
he's still got a little while to go before that
Well, I
happens.
mean, if we check in levels,
Oh, Lifestealer already has taken the first tower.
Level 1. Oh yeah! Wow, that one quickly.
Yeah, and if you look at it, I mean, he's level 1, but so is the Nature's Prophet right now.
Yeah.
So as far as if you're talking offlane for offlane, both of them are not doing very well at all. Nature's Prophet just hit 2. But I mean, if you look at it, the other...
Yeah. If you keep in mind that when it comes to in-game like impact, Magnus has a lot more than. Oh, well, that stack died quickly.
Radiant's top
And
tower.
that gave Magnus level 2.5, so
Mm.
he's doing pretty well.
I'm actually surprised to see nobody reacting to the Lifestealer up at the top tier 2 for Radiant. I mean, he's very far deep. He's very deep right now.
Yeah, well, what are they gonna do? He can just rage TP out, and no one can stop it.
Yeah.
Magnus is going up there, but I doubt he can do anything.
No. This is going to be a very slow blink for Magnus. I mean,
Definitely.
he's just not going to have the chance for it. And I won't. Yeah, they're already stacking Ancients on the Dire side.
Yeah, they're doing it for.
Although he missed the
can
stack.
pretty well. But
Oh no, maybe. Yeah, he missed
Yeah,
the
he
stack
missed it.
barely.
that's gonna be annoying. But at the same time, Magnus is getting his levels up. The lowest levels are now on the Dire, with both Prophet and Ruby being level 2.
Yeah.
And it looks like Keeper and Shadow Demon are both clearing their separate cold camps to give themselves levels.
I wouldn't be surprised to see an early mech out of Coddle. I feel like that's probably what he's going to end up having to do. Just because I don't feel like they're going to be able to fight without it. Just check animation.
Hold up. Rubik and Lena are coming towards mid.
Yep.
So they might be wanting to make something happen.
Yeah, but right now they have Illusion Rune on the Death Prophet.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it a little harder, but I think they think, yeah, they got the right one. They know which one it is.
Yeah, they're going for it.
No telekinesis. Surprise, no telekinesis yet.
Fury will hit. Yeah, I'm surprised about that too.
Ah,
It was on cooldown. But
Really?
they use it on.
And Poro Oro gets the kill on the Lena. And gets the double kill on the Rubik as well.
Yeah, very good. And his Lifestealer, he's in deep enemy territory now.
Oh,
Question
yeah.
is, will he be able to make it out?
He should be able to. The Rage... Oh, no. Yeah. Has TP support from...
Sprouts and saves his teammate. It looks like they'll just back. Oh, nope.
Oh, blocked in by the...
Yeah. It looks like Poppy will go down. Yeah, he will.
Wow, 4-0. 4-0 now.
Yeah. That's a tough start for Daya.
Yeah, I mean, Lifestealer still didn't die in that, so that's good for them. But this whole time, they are trying to, you know, he's trying to farm against an Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage is keeping up with him right now.
I mean, if you look at the levels, sure T's level 8, but check the support and the Prophet on Dire. They're all level 3. And meanwhile, Magnus is already level 5.
Yeah.
What looked like a good start is just not gonna happen.
Yeah, they really needed to shut down the Magnus when they had the chance. Unfortunately, I mean, they basically did just feed him a bunch of experience. He's got 664 gold right now. He's probably just going to be rushing Blink, because I feel like that's the best thing for him to do. But he needs to back away. He can't farm this lane anymore. He's pushed it too far. Anyway, checking out the last hits. TA is actually not doing a bad job last hitting, all things considered. She's 43 and 20, only slightly behind the Anti-Mage and the Lifestealer. But the Death Prophet is just going to have complete lane control and rune control as well.
Hey, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, the only ward they have is on the bottom rune.
yeah, but that's all either one has.
Yeah. No, well, wards, yes, but TA traps, we can't forget that.
True,
They're
yes.
really important.
Yes, you are right on that.
It looks like something might be happening top lane, because Death Prophet, she's got the Hindus rune and she might go straight for...
Yep, and that's the dead Lifestealer. Oh,
Nope, he infested and he might be able to... Oh!
he wanted...
Oh, she might be able to reach him.
No, he's going to live on that.
That was close. A little bit of misplay from Death Prophet, I feel. She missed her Crypt Swarm. He would have been dead for sure otherwise.
And they're probably just going to take the tier 1.
Rubik.
They're going to... Oh, wow. Lifestealer doesn't have a TP on him.
Could use a hand.
So he can't move out of here until they
Towers
do something about it. Oh, and I missed that kill.
Death Pop against Rubik.
Radiant's mid towers coming up.
And Keeper of the Light's going to go back there just to check for him.
It might looks like he might
If he just...
find-
Oh, Nature's Prophet. Oh, reverse polarity only on the TA.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I'm
guess
kind of
it's
surprised to see that. Oh, Lifestealer's going to get the Keeper. Rubik, though, with the kill.
Kill secured.
Yeah.
It looks like what looked like a smart maneuver.
Oh, Magnus died. I didn't even see it, but Magnus died back here. And
Oh.
just gets the kill on her.
Wow. Yeah.
Light Striker Ray comes in a little too late, but Lifestealer got the kill. Meanwhile, though, Anti-Mage has been just free farming entirely.
Oh yeah. But he doesn't have his Valkyrie yet. He's 8 gold from the Claymore, and then he'll just get the Void Stone, so he's not that far off. But still, this isn't going to be a really fast burn.
Well, it's only 11 minutes in right now. So we are talking, we're probably looking at, what would you say, 13, 14?
13, 14 maybe.
Yeah. So a 13 or 14 minute Battle Fury is still not a bad one. I did see something in the chat about him missing a lot of last hits on their tower, though.
Yeah. Me too. So that might have attributed to why he's not farming that well. But he's doing pretty decently considering the circumstances.
Anyway, checking out TA, she's about, what is it, 200 away from her blink? Yeah, 250 now?
Yeah, turn 50.
Yeah. So once she gets that, she'll be a lot more active on the map, and this should be pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, she's last hitting very well. And yep.
Yeah. But if you have refraction up, that's kind of easy as TA. Ooh, missed one there.
I'm not a TA player, so I have no idea how hard or easy it is.
Well, I recently just started playing more support, so I haven't played TA in a long while. But when I played TA, it felt pretty easy. Okay, she's getting the Indus rune, and
Oh, she's
they
got.
have wards, so they might.
Oh no,
they
that's best ward timing ever.
Yeah, well, they had the ward, so they saw her go.
Oh, he tried to TP originally and then he cancelled it.
Wow, look at Shadow Demon.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
good. Wow, great use of the wand. He's gonna get the nature. Oh no, Nature's Prophet is gonna take a lot of damage.
no, actually, yeah, a lot of damage, but Magnus won't
He's
be able to
TPing out.
He doesn't have any mana. And meanwhile, Death Prophet gets Lina, and now they're all going for the TA.
She's melted. Oh, the silence.
Oh,
But-
silence cancels melt. Today I learned.
Yep, silence cancels meld. I forget what else it is as well. There's a few things that
I
do.
think silence also cancels stuff like Ricky's ultimate and Bounty Hunter's Shadow Wall.
It also cancels Sandstorm as well.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing.
That one I learned recently.
So
Diet bottom towers getting
nothing new. And Tia just got her blink, so we might be looking at an engagement down
Radiant's
here.
top towers
Mm.
taking hits.
Magnus does not have enough for reverse polarity though. That's
No, Magnus doesn't have the mana. Although I did just get the mana boots, so. Oh!
Oh, TA!
Almost got the coddle.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow this Mel Strike and see if it hits. Oh no, it disappeared around here.
Hmm.
Maybe you can't see my pings, but
No, I don't think I can.
it could have been amazing.
It was a very good blink by her, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the blink was good.
Anyways,
It was
checking
just
out
like a
Lifestealer.
counter Anti-Mage farm.
Checking out Lifestealer, he's got the armlet up. No Hand of Midas on him. Although I think that's more of the smarter play. It seemed like he was under a little bit too much pressure to get a Midas.
Yeah, Hand of Midas is more the typical pub play item, where we're not harassed. In these kinds of games, you won't have as much free farm.
Alright. The Death Prophet has a haste rune. Yep.
Yeah, but there are 4 of the die on the bottom. But I'm still keeping a tab on the levels, and Lena's still level 4.
Pretty sight right now.
Yeah, Lena's level 4, although... and Rubik did hit 6 though, so he got Anti-Mage's
Just looked up
blink.
near the ancients. They might go into
Radiant's bottom
okay, the
towers
warding.
better days.
This actually...
They might. No, they're not spotted by the.
I think they're gonna go off... They're going after Death Prophet, I feel.
But
And
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Rubik having Blink and TA having Blink, that's a very strong initiation.
Oh,
Yep.
that's a dead Death Prophet.
Oh, she manages to use the haste rune and get out of the light strike array.
Wow.
And they can't even slow her down under that.
Towers in bad
Yeah,
shape.
nice play by Death Prophets,
Guess what's
managing to stay
happening
alive.
at Dire's bottom tower.
Yep. Lifestealer's gonna beat down the tier 2 though, and he's
Dire's bottom
TPing
tower
out.
got blown to bits.
Oh, oh, the mini stun from the mana break, and he's gonna have to do some crazy armlet toggling in order to get out of this, but no chance.
Yeah. 4 heroes rotating, but it was worth it. They got the Lifestealer, and that's one of the bigger threats on the Dire team.
Yeah, but they did lose the tier 2 tower for it, which is kind of surprising considering that they have a Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light doesn't have a TP on him, which is kind of a problem in my
He
opinion.
used it to TP up a while ago. So
Oh, he did. Okay, that's right. He used it to
should probably
TP
buy
out.
a new one, but oh, I have a disruption.
Yep.
No, it was only a soul catcher actually
Dire's top
going
tower.
on
You
Rubik,
know the
probably.
drill.
Yeah, he tried to catch Rubik with the Soul Catcher, but he blinked away
Yeah.
because he still has Anti-Mage's blink.
Top tower's getting beat
Yeah, and
down.
if we look at the last hits,
Oh.
Mage
Dire's
is
lost
reigning
the top
supreme,
tower.
and he got the top tower. That's good. Pasture is done, and Power Treads as well. So he's just gonna farm now, and then we'll see him probably go and just be AFK sorta until he gets his mana.
It'll be about 15 minutes or so. Magnus though still. Oh, Magnus stacking the small camp.
Nice. Yeah, it's good money and good levels, especially when you have a keeper who can just give you your mana back for all your shockwaves.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to.
Okay. Oh, oh no, Magnus! Magnus reverse polarity hits nothing, and now they're going. Now the Dire are turning it around. Magnus goes down instantly. Meanwhile, Death Prophet is caught in the sprout, but she looks like she might be. No, Mag, you're good. It just happens. Okay, Death Prophet passes the game. We might have a DC. It depends. Let's see, sorry, he just muted. Okay, no DC here. However,
Oh.
Shadow Demon is gone.
Shadow Demon just gets
Almost
destroyed.
Yeah. You just missed.
Oh no, I actually did catch the end of it.
Okay.
As soon as you started commenting on it, I flipped back and started going.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
TA's blink is not going to be up,
And
but
Mage blinked in and got Rubik. He might be going for lifesteal.
Oh, TA dies. He gets away from the Lena. I don't know if he's still going to try it. Oh,
He's gonna
he doesn't
die.
have Void,
That's
but he
a lot of
does.
mana.
He
Ooh.
two-shots her.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's
Lena's
tough.
so squishy. Only level 6.
Yeah, and Anti-Mage is all the way up at 13.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is just the final boss compared to Lena.
Yeah, they're going to take this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and Mag ports bottom because he saw Prophet walking around in there. So Prophet's gonna TP back to base.
That mid tower.
Gets another tower? I'm not sure how many towers he has on this belt right now. Either 2 or 3. Probably 2, right?
Oh,
Nice
misclick.
blink, Anti-Mage. They de-awarded the Rune award for the Dire team.
They've actually, they're doing a good job. Dire team right now has no vision whatsoever, and that's a little bit of a problem, I feel. And, I mean, if you check
It
out,
certainly is.
yeah, Lena's got 2 wards in her inventory. Right now, she's just trying to get some more levels. It feels like, but she, you know, they really need that vision for the
She
Lifestealer.
needs- Yeah, that's the problem. But Lifestealer is right now just taking Ancients, and he should manage to stack this. Yes, he will.
Yep.
It's a successful stack.
And he should be okay doing this. I mean,
Yeah.
a double stack for a Lifestealer,
The Dire might
especially a
want to
Lifestealer who is, gosh, level 11 even. That's good enough where he should be able to get it.
Yeah, both the Lifestealer and TA on level 11. But the real winner of this race is definitely Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
He's on level 14.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting on 141 last hits, 20 denies right now. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, his net worth, he's almost at 10,000 net worth right now. And he's got
He's a lot higher than anyone
he's got the
else.
ultimate orb up, which is, I have to assume, the first part of his Manta style.
Oh, certainly. There's nothing else he would buy for that one, probably.
Hmm.
I mean, he shouldn't. He just can't use Scythe Advice, Lincoln Sphere, or Knife Scotty. Not compared to Mad Style.
Hmm. And you can see they're stacking the camps for him, actually. So they're really committing to this 4 Protect 1 idea.
Yeah.
Which I feel...
Chinese Dota going on right here.
It's what they have to do, though, I feel. I think their best chance has to be if they rely on Anti-Mage. Because Lifestealer right now is so far behind. I mean, he's level 12, and he actually had to go all the way back to base just to heal up from the Ancients. And we got a small engagement in mid, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. She can...
Yeah, T will get away.
Yeah. But they did force the Death Prophet ult.
Go for the fast blink. Magnus has arcane boots right now.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You have to, just because the mana pool is so small on him. It's almost like Sand King.
Keeper even?
Even with the Keeper, you don't have enough to kind of pull off the Blink, followed up by the Skewer, and then the Shockwave, and Empower. It's just the safer way to go. He does have 1,500 gold, though.
That's true.
So, I mean, he is only 600 away from the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, one thing I do not understand though is why they aren't killing the TA trap at the bottom rune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have vision of it, so...
Yeah. But right now it's just a farming game, except for bottom where the 4 people are pushing for the Dire team right now.
Hmm. I'm kind of surprised to not see Templar Assassin as part of this. I feel like they should be trying to force more team fights.
Radiant's
She's coming.
Yep.
Probably.
She's gonna, but they're gonna see her coming. They know she's not there right now.
trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom.
They're gonna get this tower regardless. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, they will.
they were trying to get the deny on it. Oh, a little too far out.
We'll just TP out. No, doesn't work.
Nope, picked up by the Rubik and then Light Strike by the Lina.
Yeah. The Lifestealer takes the last hit, which is good. He needs more money.
Mm.
He has the hype stone, so he's probably going to be working on that AC next.
Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah, he's probably definitely going the AC. He wouldn't be going a Mjolnir with the Hyperstone first.
He'll probably go with the Maelstrom
Yep.
first, yeah.
But they are going to take the tier 2 as well. But they're going to trade it actually for the Anti-Mage on top.
Radiant structures now. Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
it looks like
tower
it.
is invisible.
However, that tower only has about 14, 15, has as much as 14, 15 health, so they can just destroy that tower and TP up. And
Yeah.
that's
And Lena's
exactly what
TPing
they're
up
doing.
just to take it, just to keep him.
And
Oh, she's got the Lifestealer in him.
Yeah, but
The Anti-Mage is in a lot of trouble right now.
he does have a TP, and they don't know where he is, so it's quite possible he will get away if he
Giant's
just...
mid tower.
Oh,
What are you doing?
he's being a little greedy. Oh,
Oh!
121 health.
Skull should really save his life there.
Yeah.
Without that, he'd be gone. And they finally dewarded the TA trap.
Yeah. So looking at net worth right now, I mean, Anti-Mage is sitting on 12,000. Lifestealer's not too bad right now. He's at 9,000. Which, considering that he actually died once, and Anti-Mage still is not. It's not so bad, all things considered.
Yeah. I mean, Anti-Mage has lost it, so they're still severely favoring him. However, you need to keep in mind that Lifestealer has 2.8k in the bank as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and Anti-Mage finished up his Manta style.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, he had that actually finished when he blinked into the when he was doing the top tier 2.
I saw those solutions. I don't know why I didn't realize that.
No worries.
So next item, what do you think it'll be? I'm feeling probably either a heart or a butterfly. Since
Well-
he's not died, I think maybe butterfly would be better.
I think the butterfly is the best idea right now.
Yeah,
He doesn't really have to worry so much about his health. He has a lot more to be concerned with as far as the evasion goes, because if he can dodge Lifestealer's attacks, that'll help him a lot more in the long run to fight him one-on-one.
Yeah, indeed. And, Death Prophet is gonna
Death
fight
Prophet
him
has to
as,
pop the ult.
That's 4.
Yeah, she used her Yules to stay alive, but
She should be okay. She has enough move speed.
yeah. Shadow Demon
Oh,
was,
reverse polarity up on the Nature's Prophet.
Down.
And they got the Rubik and the Lena. And they should be able to get the Lifestealer as well, but...
I don't know. It's gonna be
Oh, he
close.
infests.
Okay.
Who did he infest? I didn't see. He's got a creep.
The TA.
Oh, really? He did infest the TA? Okay.
Yep.
I thought I saw him go into a creep at first.
Yeah,
So that was a really good play by him. I have to say, getting into the TA before anything could happen.
RP by Magnus. Oh, he has his blink dagger now.
Yep, he's got the Blink Dagger. Coddle has the mech. They're ready to fight, I think. They don't even need another item on the
I think they
Anti-Mage.
might get racks or 2 from this one. I don't know what the Dire team can do right now.
I don't think they're going to get Rex. I don't think they can push high ground just yet against Lena.
But check the graphs. The experience graph is 10k,
10K,
in
yeah.
favor of the Radiant, and the goal is 4k.
Yeah.
So they got quite a lead, and they might get the tower here.
Tower.
I'm not sure what Lifestealer can do here.
Them diabetes.
But loses mana.
Hmm.
He will probably get the deny though. It looks like.
Yep, it's in deny range, and they're going to deny the tower.
Disown that top
Yeah,
tower.
and Death Prophet got a DD rune, so they might want to make something happen. Her ult is off in 7 seconds. However, RP still has 35 seconds left.
And you can see, if you take a look at the TA's items right now, she's almost got the Desolator up, which
It's going
is...
to be a butterfly on Answer Mage, by the way.
Oh.
We just bought the Eagle Song.
Yep. Which I think is the right move. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Health isn't really his biggest problem right now.
No,
It's
it was...
definitely just wanting to deal more damage. He can do that because they're ahead by so much.
Well, also with the fact that they have... Like, Lena's really their biggest magical damage dealer. I mean, even if he were to get even if Rubik were to get a stolen Illuminate, his biggest problem is still going to be the Lifestealer and the Templar Assassin, which illuminates, or the evasion from the butterfly is going to help him out more with.
Exactly. I think they...
Oh, they see the TA.
Try and get TA. If she doesn't... Oh, she blinks away, so it
Yeah.
should be okay.
Anti-Mage, however, is going to steal the Ancients
Yeah.
for himself.
But check Magnus out. Like, something that most people don't think about when people choose Magnus is his Empower. Like,
Mm.
Look at the empowered anti-mage. He does 20% more damage and he has 20% more cleave. It's insane how good a Magnus can be in combination with any physical damage dealer.
Yeah, especially because the Cleave does stack with Battle Fury.
Yeah, it does.
So you're getting separate instances of pure damage on that. I mean, the Cleave damage is 35% on the Battle Fury, and Magnus is 20%, so he's getting 55% of his normal damage.
Guess what's
Yeah.
happening?
And it'll be 50% at the final level of Empower, so he'll have, let's see, 35 plus 50, 85% as cleave, and that's really huge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you should pair Magnus up with another cleave user, or not another, with a cleave user.
Yeah, at least with a battle.
It just does so much damage.
Yeah, especially with like a Battle Fury on Anti-Mage or something like that. That's why I was kind of surprised to see so much Sven Magnus, where Anti-Mage Magnus really does make sense because of how it works.
But I mean, Sven has an inherent blink, and I mean,
Yeah.
he can blink.
I mean, and also Sven
So
gets
I
going
think
a little
Sven
earlier.
as well.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, and his stun is really useful.
Oh, he just... Did you see that? He just... How much damage he did to that
just
Rubik?
vaporized.
I mean, he's hitting for 200, 300 damage now.
Yeah, it's insane. They're getting the tower and they're working on the racks. The Death Prophet also sure helps. But, I mean, Magnus is just gonna look to get a good RP in with a blink.
Right there. That's all I needed. 1 RP right on the... Just on the
Yeah, they,
Lifestealer.
this should be game, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Lifestealer down for 50 seconds. Prophet not up for another 20.
Just say racks.
Ain't looking good for the
And now commences the fountain camping. Or maybe not.
No, Anti-Mage is going to have to back from it.
Yeah, but he's level 20, I mean, check levels out. He's just out-leveling everyone, basically.
Yeah, he's
Something evil.
5 levels up on the TA and 5 levels up, or 6 levels up on the Lifestealer.
And 12 levels up on the Lina.
Yeah, well, everybody's
13
higher than
now.
Lena. And they're going Roche right
Yeah,
now.
true.
So,
Yeah. I mean, they can do it. And the Keeper of the Light recalls anti-mage, so this is going to be a fast Roche, definitely.
yeah.
Just gonna
And he's
see
still got
if
Empower
he's
up.
empowering. Yeah. Minus, I mean, Empower cooldown is only 12 seconds and it lasts for 40, so... In theory, you can have Empower on 3 teammates at once.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's no way. Anti-mage, Butterfly, Aegis, Mad-Style, and Valkyria, like... He has finished farming.
The fun ends now, right?
Totally. No, he's not blinking and slamming yet. That's kind of a bother.
Well, you know, the Blink Dagger Anti-Mage is the top meta of 2013.
The
I think he's going to try and clear through it now.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't backdoor it yet.
Backdoor protection yet. But with Magnus, he might. But they're probably just going to wait for the creeps.
Yeah, I think that's the safest bet. Although, to be fair, with 3 guys, they could probably do it. And he's going to be able to cut it off the creep wave every time. And nobody's going to be able to stop this.
Nope. The Assault Cuirass is done on the lifestealer, but that doesn't really matter right now, to be honest.
No.
Look at Lina, she's so poor. She has Arcs, Wand, and a Gauntlet of Strength.
Lena's poor. Nature's Prophet only has a mech up. I mean... And then Rubik's got a Force Staff and Arcane Boots.
Bottom tower.
Rubik's pretty okay in terms of farm if you compare it to Lina.
Well,
Who isn't?
yeah. Well, I mean, Shadow Demon, you look at it, he's almost got a Force Staff.
Yeah.
And he was playing the hardest support on their team.
Lina just melts.
Oh, Anti-Mage is just vaporizing everybody now.
Yeah, I mean, Anti-Mage's Mana Break plus Mana Leak, it's just really terrible because Anti-Mage takes away mana, and when your mana reaches 0, you get stunned for, let's see, 1.6 seconds at its current level, and that's the GG.
Yep, there's GG.
Yeah, Trilane Maliken will take game 1.
Yep.
And next up is game number 2. Stay tuned.
Someone's having technical difficulties.
But I mean, like, Mana Leak is one of the best stuns
Radiant's
if
mid
they...
tower could use a hand.
Well, I was thinking, wow,
Someone
Anti-Mage
dropped
needs
out
30
like a kid in
minutes?
school.
What are you gonna
Looks
do?
like we lost one. Seriously, I lost
Pretty
count.
straightforward game 1.
Very.
Say, like,
Dyer's mid
Yeah.
tower's having
oh, Divine Rapier.
Yeah, he bought that right at the end there.
down. 2 down.
Yep. But I mean, it was just they couldn't shut the anti-mage down. He had free farm and that just didn't work.
Guess that's 10 in a
Yeah, and they also did a good job shutting down the Lifestealer after
20 in a row.
a long time. Sorry, after a decent amount of time, they managed to shut down the Lifestealer pretty well.
That's gonna be game 1. So what are your predictions for the next game?
Hard to say. I think they know now.
I think if Trilane Maliken gets another real hard carry, they'll win.
Yeah, their supports definitely played very well.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, game 2 coming up, stay tuned.